Hello guys, it is Gate of Theories, and this week we hit 500 subscribers, and thank you so much for that, guys. We really appreciate that. And also, if you are new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button down below so that we can even get more. Now, our channel's most popular videos are by far Dreamworks videos. We have our most popular video being the Dreamworks theory, our most second popular video being Is Toothless an Alpha, and they keep going up in views. So today, for our 500 subscriber special, we're deciding to do our top 10 Dreamworks films. So, coming in at number 10, we have The Bee Movie. Now, the reason why this is in this list is because it's kind of got one of our theories to over 1,000 views, and I just think it's a really clever idea of having bees being able to interact with humans, and it also shows us humans what we could be doing to affect bees. In 9th place, we have Rise of the Guardians. I love this movie because I love how it just connects all of the people who we used to believe in when we were really young, such as Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, Tooth Fairy, all of those people, and working on an adventure to try and stop people from forgetting them. I just love the idea of a storyline. So, coming in 8th place, we have a movie that probably you guys don't really think should be in this list. We have Shrek the Third. Now, Shrek the Third is the least most popular Shrek on IMDb, only having 6.1. And most people do hate it, but it's my favourite Shrek. I just seem to love it. I'm not really sure why. I just think that it's a pretty good film, has a good storyline. But if you disagree, go ahead, say that in the field section down below if you disagree with this. Coming in 7th place, we have a movie that Dreamworks have got together with Aardman to create, which is Flushed Away. Now, the reason why this gets in is because I love the idea of having rats living in the drains of our pipes, and I also love the villain, and I love his plot to flush away the entire rat population just so that he can basically take over it. In 6th place, we have Madagascar 2. Now, the reason why this makes the top 10 list is because I loved Madagascar 1, but by the way, that doesn't make this list, unfortunately. Now, what I love about Madagascar 2 is that it really focuses on the characters' lives, so it focuses on Alex's parents and stuff like that, and we get to find out how much they've been living in a zoo and how much that can change them and to what they're normally meant to be like. Like, for instance, Marty, he's around the people who he's meant to be like, but he's nothing like them. And I also love it how Gloria and Melvin get together in Madagascar 2, and it also shows us why on earth they are so desperate to get home back to New York. In 5th place, we have Turbo. Now, I absolutely love this film, and the reason for it is because I love the idea of having a thing as slow as a snail turn into something as fast as a race car. And I love how the character Turbo turns into basically a race car, and I love how he just goes, no matter what his height is, and he goes to the race and tries to win. And then it's also quite sad how his hero, the guy who Turbo has looked up to all of his life, is actually really mean. Coming in at number 4, we have one of my all-time favorite movies. It is How to Train Your Dragon. I absolutely love this film so much. I've watched it so many times. I love the idea of learning how to train your dragon. I love Toothless and Astrid and Hiccup and Stuck and Gobber and all of that stuff. I absolutely there's too many ways to describe how much I love this film. In 3rd place, we have Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted. Now, this gets number 3 and is higher than number 2 because I love how they finally actually make it back to New York after all the struggles they've had and all of that stuff. They finally get back to the zoo, and then they realize that they've had the best time of their life away from the zoo. And then there's Alex's line that says, "Leaving the zoo was the best thing that ever happened to us." I just love that line so much. I think it's a brilliant film, which is why it gets number 3. In third place, we have Kung Fu Panda 3. Now, this is one out of the 3 films on this list that I can actually remember going to the cinema and watching it, and as soon as I came out of the cinema, I was honestly saying like, wow, that was such a great movie. I love the storyline. I love how we get to meet Poe's proper background. I mean, we saw a bit of that in number 2, but it basically makes it into a lot more detail, and I just love the idea of learning chi and all of that stuff. I just love it so much. And finally, my most favorite Dreamworks movie they have ever created. Some of you may have already guessed it right now. It is honestly one of my favorite movies of all time. It is How to Train Your Dragon 2. Where do I even begin with this one? This movie is so awesome. The storyline is great. The villain is probably the best Dreamworks villain they have ever created. The way they defeated the villain is probably the best ever one Dreamworks has created. I love the idea of Vikings riding on dragons and stuff like that. We get to meet Hiccup's mum, and most importantly, Hiccup has literally a fire lightsaber. I just absolutely love it. So guys, that is our top 10 Dreamworks films. If you did enjoy this video, then please like it and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And thank you so much guys for 500 subscribers. We have really appreciated it. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you go and click that subscribe button down below. And as always, we've been here on Gate of Theories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.